Greetings and salutation. This is Mike Jewell. Today is October 18th, 2010. Welcome to my home in Silver Spring. We're walking outside, and you can see a big pile of cut up ivy. Uh, Over here, this is strawberries. I grew strawberries this past year. What I'm going to show you is my new 2011 garden, and you may be asking yourself, well, you just said it's 2010, how can this be your 2011 garden? And that's simple, because the dawn of every new garden begins with the twilight of another, and we are now seeing the twilight of my 2011 garden. I'm turning the camera around now. You can see where all that trimmed ivy came from. I got my ivy train to grow around the molding of my door and over these lattice walls that conceal my air conditioning unit and stuff. This is a hanging container I had jalapenos growing in. I probably grew about 100 jalapenos, peppers, out of this one container. I had 2 plants in it, and I fertilized weekly. Here are my tomatoes still hanging in there. Well, there looks like there's 3 plants here. There's actually just one, and this strong one here that I'm showing you is grown over the 2 cages of the dead plants, and it's survived the blight. These got blighted around late August, and I sort of gave up on them. I stopped paying attention to them, and this one just totally came back to life and took over the other 2. Here's my one successful eggplant. I tried growing 2 eggplants. There's where the other one would have been, but it died. This one grew, but I had a lot of problems with flea beetles early on. After I finally figured out how to control them, the hydrangea, which you can only see cut up chunks of next to it, it sort of shaded it out, and all year I only got about 4 eggplants out of this plant. I got about 2 in August, and 2 I just picked last week. My girlfriend and I cut them up and stir-fried them, and they were actually really delicious. But I don't know if I'll grow eggplants again. Probably not, just because they really got eaten by pests, and they were really hard to take care of. And to get 4 eggplants, it's not really worth it. Same deal with the strawberries. I think those strawberries will probably survive the winter. I'll bring them indoors in that container they're in, but I'll probably just give them away to someone who likes strawberries, because I get maybe 3 or 4 strawberries a week, and, it's not worth it. I want to fill up a big barrel. Alright, well, we're going back inside the house now, and turn around. Oh yeah, that's a maple tree I trimmed. I'm trying to see if it'll take root, and then I can transplant it. It might just die. Oh yeah, we're going down the hall. We're turning left. We're going into this room. This is the warmest room in my house back here, and in a moment you'll see why. Because I've got that aquarium. That's a 156-gallon reef aquarium, and I got about 700 watts of lighting on there. So this room stays about 10 degrees warmer than the rest of the house all year long. Now I know it's dark and you can't tell what you're looking at unless you're... there we go. Let there be light. This is the beginning of next year's garden. This is where I'm going to start all of my seedlings. I'm going to plant and germinate seeds in these 3-inch terracotta pots, and I'm going to probably do that in January, and then probably in mid to late April I will bring these outside and plant them accordingly in the backyard. Some of them will be in hanging containers, some of them will be in the beds where those tomatoes and eggplants were, and then some of them will go up north to my girlfriend's garden in Pennsylvania. And she's got a good bit of space there, so we can grow a lot of peppers, a lot of other stuff. So this is my 2011 garden so far. It's only 2010 right now. So oh yeah, I'm showing you the reflector. I jerry-rigged the reflector out of multiple smaller reflectors that I took out of some light fixtures at work. everything's wrapped in aluminum. I want to, I got this thing on Amazon.com, this grow light you're looking at. It's just one long T5 fluorescent tube. So I wanted to have as much reflection as possible, just because I know it's not going to be enough light. But I'm optimistic that just for the 3 or 4 months these guys are inside, they'll stay alive, and they'll get enough of a head start that they'll flourish outside. And by June or July, I'll actually be picking some peppers and tomatoes and things. And that's mostly what I want to grow. I got I've got red cherry peppers. I've got cayenne peppers. I've got the Naga Jolokia, the hottest pepper in the world. I'm gonna grow this year, and I'm gonna try an F2 of those tomatoes. Those ones that were still growing outside. Those were the Goliath hybrid, and they actually were producing pretty good sized tomatoes back in June, but it got to the point where I just had so many tomatoes, I didn't know what to do with them. So, you know. Anyway, I'm running out of time. You can see this blue screen. So that's it for now. Hopefully in January, February, I will have another video for you with an update. Awesome. Thanks so much. Bye.